Right, hey everybody, today I'm doing something different. I'm not actually in a hotel, I'm in an apartment. Right, okay then, so today I'm here in Blackpool and I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm not in a hotel, but in fact I'm actually booked an apartment. I must say they do look very, very nice. So these apartments are actually owned by the same person who actually runs the glass tower that we did a few weeks ago, and they look every bit as well finished as that. Fingers crossed, this might be pretty good. A hotel isn't always the way to go. Now, if you come with the kids, which I've come with Emma, Mason and Amelia today, I'm thinking maybe it's cheaper if you bring, well, the family, rather than going to the hotel, a place to cook, something to chill out, and you've got a lot more space. So why not give it a try? So that's what we're doing. Let's get in there and check it all out. Right then, here we go. First impressions. So my first impressions of these Pleasure Beach apartments is that they are incredibly well done out. Very, very well finished, and I must say they do feel really, really nice, and they smell good as well. Okay then, so this is a 2-bedroom apartment, so it holds 4 people, and I'm here today with Emma and the kids. So yeah, your whole family can come here. I do think this is a possibly good way forward if there's more than 2 of you. Maybe even if there's only 2 of you. Obviously you've got the kitchen, everything else. Look, there's plenty to go and see. Let's take a look round because I'm impressed so far. Right then, so as soon as you walk into the apartments themselves, honestly, these are so well done out. And you're on a big long corridor. As you can see here, it's quite a big long corridor, to be honest. First of all, you've got a mirror. Hello everybody. Let's start with the living room. So yeah, as you can see, it's a really good size, and the furnishings in here are really, really nice. I really do like the furniture in here, really good. So we have a 4-seater table. Let's go take a little comfy test of that. Plenty of chairs to test today. Yeah, to be honest, that's not that comfortable if I'm being honest, but obviously this is just to eat your food with. Nice little set of tables here as well, very nice. And of course, this yellow chair looks very, very comfortable. Actually, yeah, it's quite comfortable, to be honest. And obviously you got your big TV up here. Last but not least, we had the sofa. I'm not sat on this yet. Actually, that's not all that comfortable, to be honest, but it's a great location to watch the TV. Yeah, like it. The other thing is in here, as you can see, the blinds and everything, it's just the finishings overall in this room are absolutely brilliant. Really, really nice. Okay, so after the living room, it then leads into the kitchen, and might I say, this is possibly the best part about this, because a fully working kitchen is brilliant if you want to save some money, not going out to eat all the time. So let's take a look. As you can see, it is really nice size and nicely done out. Perfectly adequate for a few days or a week or so. Right, and okay, first of all, we have a fridge. I've already put my Red Bull in there, obviously. Hob and a working oven. Perfect, yep, awesome. You got a kettle. You got any teas and sugars already in here for us, is there? Yeah, look at that. Nice. And coffees, I presume. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Let's take a look at the kettle. Not too bad. It's doable. Then we have the sink. Yeah, fine. This is a nice touch though. Your own espresso machine with a couple of pods to go with it. Very nice. Toaster. Then we have here a dishwasher. Perfect. And all of your pots and pans you'd need to cook. And you can see that it's all really good quality stuff. I do like that. Nice. Right, and okay, so then we have an iron and an ironing board, always needed, especially if you ask Emma. Okay, so that's the living room and the kitchen. Let's go take you around the second room with the 2 single beds. Here we go. Again, really nice in here, really well done out. 2 lovely comfortable beds. Another TV, and yeah, overall not too much to say about this. Really nice though. Do a quick little comfy test on this bed. There we go. Oh yeah, you know what? Now, these places actually ran by the same people as the glass tower, and I must say, I do really like that hotel, and you can see that the beds, which he has put a lot of thought into, carries through into this as well. I might take this bed if ours isn't as comfortable. Come on. You got your wardrobe, which is a kind of wardrobe, some hangers, and I don't know what this is. Oh, this is Mason's bag already, but I don't know what this is for. But yeah, laundry bag, I don't know what that's for, to be fair, I'm just guessing. And of course, you've got your own little stall there, perfect. So yeah, overall, a really nice room. Let's go take a look now at the bathroom, which is next. Right then, I think this is absolutely lovely, to be honest. Really nice. As you can see, we have a nice shower, sink and a toilet, and everything in here is pretty spotless. Although Emma did find a few things, but Emma is a lot worse than me, so I couldn't really find anything wrong with it. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, overall, the bathroom is pretty nice. Oh, and of course, we almost forgot, there's a mirror. Hello, everybody. Yeah, last but not least, we have our bedroom. And again, really impressive. Good size, as you can see. First of all, we have a mirror. Hello, everybody again. Again, the wardrobes kind of area is just very plain, but does the job. Yeah, lovely. As you can see, more storage space here. And again, this really does remind me of the glass house, the finish and everything to it. But yet really nice, with another stall. And this time we have a hairdryer, thank goodness for that. And may I say, there's another mirror. Hello, everybody. Yeah, you've then got your main bed itself, and I will actually check on the side. Yeah, look at that. Sockets for your phone. And finally, let's take a comfy test on our bed. Oh yeah, these beds are so unbelievably comfortable. Now I've left the kids because we're doing a Blackpool vlog at the same time, and I said I'm going to just go do a quick tour of this. Maybe I'll take a quick nap. Lovely. Okay, so that's the quick tour of the apartment, and like I say, it is a really, really well done out place, and the furnishing in here and just the general feel of it is absolutely fantastic. Now, I am going to go back out, but I will come back to you guys when we come back to the hotel. I'm going to show you a little bit of living in the place and also the local area and all that kind of stuff that I normally do as well. But yeah, I wanted to do a quick tour before, well, we mess it up, to be honest. So there is that. Right, okay, good morning everybody. I must say, the bed is so comfortable. It is the next day. Like I said, we did our Blackpool family day yesterday, and yeah, came back here last night, got something to eat. It's just a nice, easy way of living. I do quite like this, to be fair. Maybe apartment is the way to go, especially if the family is here. But now it's time to go out and get some breakfast ingredients. So we've come outside to go get ourselves some breakfast ingredients, and also while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you a little bit around the local area. Come on, let's go. So first of all, when you walk out, you've actually got the pleasure beach, literally, would you say about 200 yards away? Yeah, then we have the, what's that one called, sweetheart? You know that, the water world thing. There's that, what's that one called? Sandcastle. Okay, so we've got the Sandcastle over here, which is, of course, the water park. So you are really, really close to two of the main attractions, really, aren't you? So, yeah. And we're close to some toilets, said Amelia. There we go, look at that. And you are probably about, again, about 200 yards from the actual beach itself. As you can see, the sea. They're actually building here, South Beach street food. That looks a bit like, it could be, Mason, a bit like the Camden place we went to in London. It could be, to be fair. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I'm looking forward for that to open. I don't know when that opens. When did it open? Summer 2026? Oh. Let's have a little look, see if we can get a look inside it. That does not look like it's opening anytime soon, in all fairness. I'm not too sure that that's going to open for summer 2026. After Sandcastle Waterpark, you've then got a casino, and you've got the South Pier, and then, of course, what do we have here, sweetie?
The Velvet Coaster.
Which is a?
Weatherspoons.
Yeah, so you can't go too far wrong with the Weatherspoons, can you? Always a good thing to have on your doorstep. And then there's a new addition to Blackpool, which is the Upside Down House. Yeah. Now, if it's anything like the one I went to in Liverpool, which it looks the same, I don't think it's that great, to be honest. But yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Ben. Really boring.
Chef!
You get the pickle wrap.
Mason's just been pickled. The local shops itself is only about 10 minutes away, and that's for a good shop. There's plenty of other shops, but they don't seem as good. We're going to go to a Tesco Express. I do think, though, overall, that location-wise, you're obviously at the South End because they are the Pleasure Beach apartments. But for everything down to South End, I actually think it's a really good location. There's just so much to do. The Pleasure Beach, Sandcastle. Yeah, Pleasure Beach, there's so much there to do. And obviously, again, you're only about 3 or 4 minutes away from a tram stop, which takes you to the rest of Blackpool anyway. So location-wise, pretty good. Let's get to this shop though now, shall we? We have found our Tesco's Express. Let's get ourselves some shopping. Bread. Finally, a cheeky little banana. Banana, banana, na, 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 na. Right then.
You're the items.
That's my line. Jeff. Here they are. Breakfast, got and got. Let's get back and put, should we put Emma to work? We've got to ask her first to make breakfast, haven't we? So let's get ourselves back to the apartment for breakfast. I have one more idea. There we go, much better. You're not impressed, kids? Right then, so Emma's going to turn this into something magical for all of us. Is that right? Yeah. Right, okay, so we'll see ya for breakfast. There we go, that looks good, babe. Well done. Are you putting in little touches?
They're getting a little serviette.
Little touches to it, yeah? Okay. Breakfast time. Come on, mate.
No.
I cooked half of it. Okay.
Oh, really?
Well, pancakes put in the toaster. That
Okay,
counts.
that counts.
Yeah, it can't. That can't. You heard it here. It counts, yeah? Counts. Right, we're discussing apartment or hotel.
Apartment, because you don't have to get out your PJs and you can cook breakfast items that you actually like.
Amelia, apartment or hotel, sweetie?
Apartment, because it like has like a living room, and a hotel is just one single room.
So you got more space?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they both have their merits, to be fair.
Okay, so which one?
Probably the apartments, to be
Really?
fair. Yeah.
Come on.
If you had choice over this or the glass tower, I think I would have stayed at the glass tower.
Glass tower for the bar.
Just, yeah, for the outside.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think Mason's right to a degree. I think it does depend on the hotel, and also I think it depends on what kind of mood you are. I think for family though, a big living room, a lot of space is a really good little bonus. But yeah, that was our breakfast chat, right? So we'll see you in a little bit. Well done, guys. Look at you relaxing. Ah, bless them. They're all tired out after doing all that washing up. Ah. So my final thoughts on the Pleasure Beach Apartments in Blackpool, right by the Pleasure Beach, cracking location, and a really different way of actually experiencing a little family holiday. Obviously, hotel or apartment, that's a big question. Everyone's going to have their own different opinions. Personally, for me, I do like a hotel, but this is a great option, especially with the kids. Price-wise, this would normally cost £165, but I did get a discount on this to £100. So, yeah, £165, it's okay price. It's really, really nice. But I would say you probably can get a lot cheaper in Blackpool, but they aren't normally as nice as this. In terms of hotel for me, I'd probably go for the Glass Tower or the Boulevard if it was a similar price, if I'm being completely honest, just because I do like the hotel a little bit more. But for a family and a little bit of space, it's nice for a change, and I definitely wouldn't rule out an apartment again. In fact, we will look at getting another one. So if you had the choice, what would you choose? Are you apartments? Are you hotels? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's it for this one. It was only a quick one, and thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all on the next one. So bye for now. Bye.